Hi everyone, we Team 5 would like to present to you on the analysis that we have done on Carousell. I'm Azima, together with me is Aaron, Hatlizan, Satina and William. These are the contents that we will be going through in our presentation today. Start from the current state of Carousell, follow up by the recommendations that we give and our conclusions.
Hi, my name is Aaron, and my teammates and I are going to talk about Carousell. Carousell was only founded in 2012, and guess what? In less than 10 years, they have built up a net worth of more than $500 million. When the app was launched, it became the second best free lifestyle app in Singapore in just 3 days. How amazing is that? And as of today, Carousell has over tens of millions of active users in countries such as Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau, and even Canada. This is the first app that allows users to list and sell their second-hand items in just 30 seconds, with no additional charges. All users have to do is simply snap, upload, and publish the items for listing. Furthermore, with the in-app chat feature, communications between two parties will be far more efficient and effective. Next, I'll hand over my time to my teammate.
So for the first recommendations, we would suggest Carousell to add in a portal business model. Unlike any other platform out there, you will realize that Carousell do not have a referral function. And if they were to add in this function into their platform by giving free coins to both of their referrer and referee, how it can actually benefited them is that they can get more users, and when their users are exposed to the free coins, they might subsequently utilize it on Carousell's digital marketing tools, for example, Spotlight and Bumps. And furthermore, if they enjoy the whole process or benefited through the Spotlight or Bumps, they might consider to purchase more in the future, hence generating revenue for Carousell. On the other hand, for the users, first, they will get the free coins from Carousell, and for the new users that join, this is definitely another platform for them to purchase goods, but it is the only platform for them to start selling their used goods.
Hi, my name is Hadlizan, and I will be talking about another business model. The business model that I recommend will be the transaction broker. The example that I have will be by having Carousell to liaise with hotels to sell hotel rooms in Carousell itself. As we all know, due to the pandemic, people are not able to travel overseas. Therefore, staycation is the next best option. How this works is that, for example, as you can see in the slide, that the hotel and Carousell can come to an agreement on how many rooms the hotel will give to Carousell for Carousell to sell in their platform. So after the agreement, Carousell will then sell the rooms to the consumer. How this will help and benefit Carousell is that, firstly, Carousell can earn revenue by getting commission from the respective hotels. Secondly, this will also attract more consumers to use Carousell. And lastly, consumers can also feel protected in making transactions as Carousell has its own Carousell protection. Carousell protection is designed to protect both buyers and sellers with their payments and transactions. As a buyer using Carousell protection, their payments will be held in trust and only released to the seller once the buyer have confirmed that they have received the item in good condition. So for this case, until the buyer receives their booking confirmation from the hotel, the buyer payments will be held first.
Hello, I'm William. I'll be going through the next part of the recommendation. We think that there's merit in promoting Carousell as a one-stop community provider. Since Carousell has already established roots as a virtual marketplace, they can consider starting a community portal to allow users the options to donate the pre-loved items instead of selling it. How can we go about doing it? There's two prone process that we can consider. Firstly, we can make use of technologies such as artificial intelligence (AI) and program algorithms to flag to users items in their e-stores which has remained unsold for a length of time. For example, 3 to 6 months. The system would prompt users if they wish to donate the items instead. The suggestion came from user feedback that the key purpose in listing the items is not to make a profit but rather to get rid of things without simply throwing them away. Secondly, we can also consider the possibility of pinpointing the needs from charity organizations, i.e. table fans, and match to the users that are listing such similar items and prompt them if they wish to donate it. Doing the above will maintain Carousell marketing tagline, making second-hand items first-hand for those who really need it. Next, I will touch on the benefits to Carousell. The key item of doing so is in establishing the community partnership branding for the company. Such an initiative also furthers the company corporate social responsibility efforts. The marketplace platform can provide links between the users and the charity organization. In doing so, there are tangible efforts from positive branding as well as direct benefits such as fees from advertising on these platforms. For the users, there will be a much more satisfaction of seeing their pre-loved item benefiting others, and also is a cheaper and socially responsible way to discard unwanted items. Thank you.
As for additional capabilities for Carousell, we have gone with an approach for adding local home-based businesses and new local businesses category onto Carousell as an additional feature. This would help local startups and home-based businesses which are becoming more popular and common in these uncertain times as many businesses are moving online. This would be helpful to these businesses as typically with home-based businesses, they tend to promote their business on Instagram or Facebook. This only reaches a fraction of customers as it is highly dependent on likes and shares to create an exposure for their businesses and to reach their customers, which can take time and may not outreach as many if shares are minimal. Carousell will be adding a new feature button for these businesses to purchase profile, which will include a free bump for newly purchased profiles. This would help to boost the new profile on the top of the page for certain numbers of days to offer priority exposure to all users on Carousell. This way, instead of depending and waiting on shares and likes on social media platform, these businesses are put on the priority list on this new feature page. These businesses are able to also reach a wide and vast range of customers on the app with features that can boost their profile to be easily noticed. Future bumps and boosts to the profile can be further purchased by the profile from a simple click. Carousell will in return attract more sellers on their platform and generate revenue by sellers purchasing these profiles under the new business and home-based business category, including additional feature bumps and boosts to market these businesses, which will be the new feature on the app instead of regular profiles where searches for specific items are required. Users on the app can now browse this section to look and shop from new home-based businesses or new local businesses.
To date, Carousell has established a strong foothold in the C2C classifieds, which has been built on the foundation of a unique platform fortified by a strong network that requires significant capital and time for a competitor to replicate. Next, based on what my teammates talked about, I would like to highlight 2 points which I find most interesting. Firstly, the transactional business model. By implementing the transactional business model, it will help attract more users to the app, and in turn, Carousell will have another source of income. This will help Carousell to generate more revenue. Lastly, promoting Carousell as a one-stop community provider. As Carousell has a lot of active users from different ages and nationalities, this creates awareness to lessen the carbon footprints in the environment that we all live in. This in turn will shine Carousell in a better limelight, which will create a more positive branding and awareness to the brand. Hope you enjoyed our presentation on Carousell. If you have any feedbacks, we would definitely love to hear it from you. Thank you for your time.